Hi, it's Devon and I'm still in the kitchen. Thanks for coming back. So in this segment, we're going to talk and review the recipes that you will be demoing during your Home Outfitters activation. So if you are executing the first weekend and utilizing the food processor, the recipes that we will be making for the consumers are salsa, and we'll be demoing those just with a tortilla chip. As well, we are going to show the grating feature. So we will be grating some cheese to put it on top of those actual salsa chips, and as well utilizing the remainder of the cheese to make a cheese ball. And that is all for the food processor, and we'll take you through those recipes shortly. As well, if you are on the second weekend of activation with the artisan stand mixer. So excited about the food processor, I just got ahead of myself. So if you're activating with the KitchenAid Artisan Stand Mixer, you will be preparing the following recipes. We'll be doing an herbed goat cheese spread, and we will be sampling those on top of little baguette rounds. You will also be showing the feature of the dough hook, and we will be providing you with some dough that you can already have prepared and insert into your bowl, and through the magic of, pre-preparation, we will have the baguette already ready to slice and sample with that herbed goat cheese. As well, we'll be doing a whipped cream, and that will be featured with some strawberries, and as well, we will be doing a cookie recipe. One of my favorites, though, that I forgot that we're going to start with shortly, actually, with the food processor, we'll also be making a coleslaw. So that will feature some of the produce being sliced, diced, and grated as well. Just a note on the actual food preparation itself, when we're actually in activation, there are going to be some recipes that you will be preparing from scratch and serving right to the consumers. Those would be the cheese ball and the cheese spread. But with other specific recipes, we are unable to actually bake the items. So as I said, some things will be pre-prepared. For example, on your shopping list, you will see cookie mix. So you will choose a cookie recipe that is available at the store. This pre-made one here from Quaker that we selected for our demo only utilizes water as the added ingredient. So be careful of that, because some of the other recipes require other ingredients such as oil and eggs, which is not what we're going to be demoing and utilizing for this activation. So do ensure that you find one that's just water as an add-in. And then what we will do is, it's our secret. You will purchase some pre-made cookies. These we purchased from a Loblaws. You can find them at generally any superstore, No Frills, Loblaws, that type of supermarket. These particular ones are the Farmer's Market Ultimate Chocolate Chip Cookie. What we obviously want to do is, through these demonstrations, feature the actual functionalities of the appliances. And while we do want people to enjoy the demonstration, it's more so, as I said, about those actual functionalities. So what we're going to do is, for the cookies, you will be mixing and whizzing up the batter so they can actually see how it works in the machine. But as I said, there's no oven there. So what you will do ahead of time is, ideally you will not be taking this container with you. You will be provided with some baggies and some storage containers. So please prepare accordingly so that we don't sort of see this type of thing at the stores. And what we'll do is, once I show you the recipe, I'll show you how we demo it, but essentially you will have prepared your ready-made items, so in this instance the cookies, and those will be featured on your serving tray that then you can offer to your customers. The way we sort of do it, in this instance when the food is already prepared, we just indicate to the customers. Now today I wanted to show you the functionalities of the different appliances, but because we don't have the facilities here, I've already had these prepared. So that's how you can communicate that to your customer. Obviously, they're going to know that they weren't baked on site, but we do want them to sort of understand how these types of things would be made in the mixer. And you will also be doing this for the salsa and some of the other recipes. However, as I said, we'll show you that when we're doing the recipe segments. As well, when you're doing your actual demoing, we will be providing you with gloves so that way the consumers can feel confident that we are adhering to the utmost standard of cleanliness and hygiene. So please ensure that you are utilizing those materials that we provide to you. The other last thing is that you will want to make sure, I touched on this earlier, but make sure you know where your water source is. It quite frankly is not going to be right beside you in a kitchen island that we have here, but you will be able to access, whether it's behind the scenes in the stock room or whatnot. The manager will outline to you where your water source is and where you can obtain your water. And you can either bring some back with you, not for cleaning, but if you require some for recipes, you can bring it back to your demo kitchen either in your food storage bins that we'll be giving you, or we actually have these mixing cups as well that you can just fill up and bring right out for you. So you can decide logistically how that will work best for you at the particular location you're visiting. And now, without further ado, we'll see you back momentarily for the actual recipes.